got kind of called out for that when they were advertising whichever movie that was that he was in, because they were like, oh, he only got cast because he's Rafe Fiennes' nephew, and they were like, no, we went through a long audition process. We auditioned over 1,000 kids for this, and then we still went with him because he was the best. And I was like, I mean, you don't have to lie. You could have just said yep, and then moved on. I mean, I'm sure he was good. I apologize. I haven't seen all of the Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
So I can't attest to that.
I'm gonna be honest, you're missing out. The films are great.
I love the third one. I haven't seen all of them. I've seen, I think, the first 3, but the best one is, I'd say, still... No, I think I watched them all at one point, but the third one is the best one. The best directed.
Because Alfonso Cuarón, he walked up and actually brought a real camera in there.
Yeah, also, I think that's the best book. Like, it's just... I think, yeah.
Oh, I never read them.
I read up to 6, I believe, or up to 5.
You almost finished.
Yeah.
It's only 7. I know they get long.
7. They get really long. I didn't feel like finishing it, and then she's transphobic, and I was like, whatever. She doesn't need more money from me. Yeah. I know I could illegally download them, but it's fine. And then I put Ross Lynch, because my brother jokingly said Ross Lynch the other night when I was asking for ideas. And then I looked him up, and he's a second cousin to Derek Huff and Julianne Hough, apparently.
What?
And, I'm not sure they helped him, but, that's funny, and I felt like saying it, so...
I've never even seen a photo of them together.
They're, second or third cousins. They don't know each other.
Oh, never mind. Wow. Also, someone's on TikTok today. I was on my For You page before I woke up fully, and someone just thank you, Ross Lynch. You finally gave me the ick. One of his performances.
Oh my gosh.
I can move forward now.
Everyone pay attention to Jess and Claire on Gen V right now.
Yeah, we love her.
We love her.
Are they still together or no? They
broke up.
Okay, good for her.
Good for her. I'm so happy for her. Oh, she's gonna thrive. See, the minute she got rid of a man, see what happens?
Things get better.
See what happened? Things got better. And so we're gonna get into the next category, which you're not a Nepo baby, but this category is rich parents, because while you didn't have being a Nepo baby technically means you have rich parents because they're famous and have a lot of access. But once again, they're still doing better than people like us who don't have rich parents and have to work. If we really wanted to be in the entertainment industry, we'd have to give up a lot to be there. But these people, it's oh, hey, can you lend me a couple $1,000s to pay for my rent for the next 5 years so I could see if I can make it in New York or LA? Yeah. Or can you move me and the entire family to an entirely different state and then buy us a house here and then wait for me to get signed to record labels to advance my music career?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's father worked for Goldman Sachs.
We have to do a Taylor Swift episode.
We will do a separate, completely on Taylor Swift episode later.
Because we grew up here. We know more tea about her and Hendersonville lore.
Oh my gosh. And anyway.
I mean, I have a lot of things to share.
You'll get the real tea.
I don't know.
Taylor Allison Swift.
Have you ever seen the clips of the show with the girl from the Bling Ring? When they were calling Nancy Jo Sales. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm so sorry. I haven't watched the Bling Ring in a minute.
You said they were Louis Vuittons. I was wearing 2-inch kitten heels. You know what I'm talking about, right? And she's like, you are a liar. You lied. That's how I feel about Taylor Swift. That mom yelling into the phone. And then, the voicemail, cuts down and re-record it. And just keeps cutting over and over again. Just Mom, stop. Voicemail full. Please re-record. Shit. Nancy Jo. This is Alexis Nears. And I'm very upset with what you said in the Vanity Fair article.
But wait, her brother, what is her brother's name? Taylor Swift's brother, Austin. He's a Nepo sibling.
My brother went on a DC trip with him. My brother knew.
Oh my God.
We will get into it.
Why do we have connections? We literally have connections.
We go back. I saw Fantastic Beasts with Kelly Clarkson movie theater growing up. You can't touch me.
You can't touch him. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he hasn't done much with Taylor Swift being his sibling.
He tried to get an acting career out of it.
I think he was in the first new trilogy Star Wars, The Force Awakens, or he was at the premiere or something for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he was in it. I don't know. I apologize. But he hasn't done much with that.
Just have Wikipedia. He's trying to be an actor right now.
Good for him.
And we're moving on. And his birthday's March 11th. He's a Pisces. Boo. I'm a Pisces. He's not good enough for that.
Aww.
Okay, move on.
Evan Moss Backrack is a Pisces.
Oh, that's a great one. He would be a Pisces.
Yeah.
That's cousin.
That's
That's cousin. Remember that one tweet? You sent it to me, right? Of like the tennis thing? When it was like, oh, that's Molly Ringwald. Oh, that's that. When it's like Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner in the back. That's cousin in the front.
That's cousin in the front. Oh, I sent you the one of him wishing happy birthday to Io Debris.
Oh,
it was
so
like,
cute.
It was so cute. But yeah, rich parents, they just help you.
Oh, yeah. King Princess is on here.
King Princess.
Her great-granddad was on the Titanic.
Yeah, and I think one of her
That's how rich they
grandparents
were.
was the founders of Macy's
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Mall money.
Yeah, like old money.
Yeah.
And then my brother suggested Sunny Malouf. She was a part of Team 10 formerly, but she has a rich dentist father. She's not very famous. She hasn't done much with it, but she was able to buy her way onto something that was of semi fame in the mid 2010s. So she got on this list. Good for her. And then do you remember Nicola Peltz?
Oh, yeah. She played White Katara.
White Katara, and then she was in Transformers: Age of Extinction, playing Mark Wahlberg's daughter.
Remember, like, the big thing about the Romeo and Juliet
law,
laws
yes,
and how she's a minor? Like, that was the... Like, I don't remember any other plot things from that film except for the fact that they try to justify, like, underage dating.
Yep. Statutory rape. Yep.
They had a card.
Yep. He had the card in his wallet, and he then riddled off this explanation for why this was fine to Mark Wahlberg, only for him to be wrong.
I'm so happy that Florence Pugh killed him, like, a few movies later.
Oh, yeah, in Midsommar.
Shout out Jack Rayner.
Lucky Charms.
Hey, we're working actors.
We're
working actors. We're working up.
Because, by the way, Nicola Peltz is the daughter of a billionaire. Also, she just married Brooklyn Beckham.
Yeah, like, didn't her dad, like, own Wendy's?
I'm not sure, but
like
she's
a
the
fast
daughter
food
of a
chain.
billionaire.
Nicola Peltz's father, his name is Nelson Peltz. Mm-hmm. And Nelson Peltz is a billionaire businessman who does a bunch of trust funds. Yeah, he's a non-executive chairman of Wendy's, Cisco, and the Madison Square Garden Company. And he was the former director of Heinz. Ketchup.
Okay.
Ketchup?
Ketchup?
He is a Republican, surprise, surprise.
Father of toaster strudel. No, I forgot to put Nick Kroll on this list.
Yes.
I apologize for that. He's rich parents, very rich parents. Chloe Grace Moretz, she's like the heiress to a meat packaging company, a billionaire, like, or at least in the hundreds of millions of dollars. She's an heiress to a meat packaging industry.
Wow. Did you see the clip recently of David Beckham putting his wife in her place when she's trying to say, like, we grew up working class? Oh. And he, like, opens up the door and he's, like, in the background, like, what car did your dad drive you to school in? And she's like, no, it's not about that. And it's like, what car did he drive you to school in the morning? And then she just says, it's Rolls Royce. And I was like, girl. And he closed the door after that.
She was literally Posh Spice.
Yeah, she was Posh Spice.
Literally Posh Spice. You can't say that.
You can't say stupid shit like that at all.
Because especially in the UK, the dynamics. In the UK, the dynamics with sports, people like it's not like in the US where like if you're good at sports, you have to generally like be good at school. Yeah. In the UK or like in Europe, if you're good at sports, you probably didn't finish school and you're here to make money, baby. Mm-hmm. Like we're not. It's not like, oh yeah, I keep a 4.0 up as well. Like no one cares about that.
Yeah.
So those people are working class. Yes. And then who has rich parents? Rose Leslie.
She was in The Good Fight and Game of Thrones.
She's now married to Kit Harington.
Yeah, because they were in Game of Thrones together.
Do you know what her she's Scottish.
I'm on the Wikipedia. The Scottish clan Leslie. It has its own Wikipedia from began in 1067. Mm-hmm. Almost a 1,000 years ago. Mm-hmm. A millennium lasting royal. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. She grew up in an actual castle at Lickley Head Castle. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It's not real words.
Very Scottish.
I mean, y'all just making up things. We all know you fake the accents. Sorry.
I wish I remembered to find more British actors who just lived in castles or whatever here, but... like stock and barrel names. But yeah, when I looked up Rose Leslie's family history, I was like, oh, you're stupid rich. Okay. Like as in your family maybe has a chance to be in the slave trade rich. Like, oh, wow. And then Phoebe Waller-Bridge, I think she's part of her family's from the landed gentry, but she's rich. Like her family's rich.
Oh, and she campaigned with the Tories.
Rose Leslie?
Scotland, a part of the UK.
Ooh. Wait, for Scotland to remain? Was it like to remain or leave or for other policies? Was it?
It was the 2014 Scottish
like
independence
leaving
referendum.
the referendum. Okay.
T.
I'm not sure how Scottish people feel about like the leave or remain thing. I'm not very like informed on that, so I'm not sure if leave or. I know J.K. Rowling wanted them to remain in the Union, but I don't. Yeah. That's not like I don't know. Much
but some tea about Rose Leslie. Mm-hmm. She famously played Maya Rindell in The Good Fight, where she plays a nepo baby.
Word?
Like, her dad was a big businessman, and she gets a job in a lawyer firm just because, like, her parents know Christine Baranski's Diane Lockhart's character. That's the only reason she gets a job. And it's just because her parents knew somebody.
So she's working from something she knows.
Yeah. You know? That's why she was so good in the show. That's why she's so good. Actually, she was not good in the show because she has a very thick accent, and her American accent was all over the place in that first season.
Aww.
And her character sucked. Sorry.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, you backed Kit Harington, and then your show, The Time Traveler's Wife with Theo James, failed. So.
I mean, well, she's just. I mean, she has a baby now.
Did you hear about The Time Traveler's Wife in any of that show that came out last year?
Yeah.
And like
about that he knew her when she was like little and stuff.
Oh yeah, but also like that one scene that hit Twitter of him giving himself. You know.
Oh.
Did you?
No, honey, no, I haven't seen that.
I mean, I didn't watch the show, but I saw that clip on Twitter. I was like, I didn't know you were into that, Theo James.
Oh my goodness.
Slay.
Also, finding out Lady Gaga had rich parents, that kind of was heartbreaking for me.
I don't think they helped her.
They didn't, but like I'm sorry.
No, because
but like they have Wikipedia pages. I was the minute I went to it, I was like, oh, why are their names hyperlinked? I think her mom runs some like finance company, and then her dad owns a couple businesses, and she went to NYU, I believe. Mm-hmm. But like but she's like she was in the gutter trying to start up her music career, like. She was down in the trenches. Like, she was performing anywhere, promoting anywhere at the beginning of her career. So, it's fine. Like, I'm not mad at her for that.
And it seems like her mom now just, like, runs her foundation.
Yeah. So, it's not, I'm not mad at her. I'm just saying these are facts. Yeah. These are things. If you'd like to know them. I think we talked about Devin Aoki and Steve Aoki later. Benihana airs.
I love Devin Aoki.
I need to watch her in Debs. She's in Debs, right? Or was it The Craft? She's in Debs.
I think it is Debs.
Debs. And then
she has a face card that you cannot decline.
It will never decline.
Did you see that photo recently of her and her daughter for that
accepted magazine? At all face card accepted at all major retailers and luxury goods
yes. Stores. Oh, she's so gorgeous. I mean, like, what a face.
Oh, like, I put the Hadid sisters in rich parents because they have rich parents.
Yeah.
I forget. That's why I didn't put them in the other category. But yes. Also, Emma Stone, rich parents. Look her up. She's her father is rich. Her mom was a stay-at-home mom. Her father's very rich.
I thought they were separated because when she did her like La La Land press tour, I was there. I was present. I wanted her to win. But like it sounded like her mom and her like lived in a tiny ass apartment when she was trying to audition as a kid.
No. She said she grew up on like a resort or something, it said on her Wikipedia page. But her dad was rich. Very rich. And then Julia Louis-Dreyfus, or do you want to confirm what you found?
I'm like researching.
Okay.
Was she lying then in those press interviews?
I don't know.
Because she's made it sound like...
You see what you can to get the award.
Maybe. I mean, also she did Andrew Garfield, so like, when?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought, like, the way that she explained it, like, she was just out there with her mom, and she was trying to get roles very young. Because she was a bit of a child actor.
Yeah, she was on Malcolm in the Middle. I remember her episode.
Yeah. And then, like, she really got her big hit with Superbad, then Easy A.
Wasn't she also in Zombieland? Or am I thinking somebody else?
She was. She played Wichita.
Yes. And then our next really rich parents is Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's the daughter of... French billionaire who served as chairman of the Louis Dreyfus Company. Also, she's fifth cousin, 4 times removed from AP Euro heads, the Alfred Dreyfus of the Dreyfus Affair.
What?
Like that Dreyfus family. Do you remember the Dreyfus Affair?
Okay.
It was like about anti-Semitism in Europe or something. Oh my gosh, I don't. Okay, but yeah, sorry, I can't find it right now. But yeah, she's. Billionaire family, historical figures that she's related to. She's She's very rich. She didn't need to go into comedy. She didn't need to be on SNL. She didn't need to be on Seinfeld. She didn't need to be on Veep. She didn't need to be in New Adventures of Old Christine. But she did that for us. She did that for us.
Like, she is now a part of the MCU as well.